Average Takes, baby. Let's go.
Welcome to Average Takes, hosted by Bob, Roman, and Shenny.
Do average takes.
Average Takes. Average Takes.
Average takes.
Average Takes, baby. Let's go.
Average takes.
Average Take.
Average Take.
Average takes.
Average fucking takes.
Average takes.
Average takes.
The number one podcast, Average Takes.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to Average Takes.
Back at it again with the average takes.
What's going on?
What's up with the Padres, Shenny, is what I'd rather say.
Well, let me start this off.
Break it down.
Tommy Pham, blind as a bat.
Is trash.
Fernando
Trade
Tatis,
him.
blind as a bat.
Not blind.
Luis Campusano,
Sucks.
blind as a blat.
Blat.
Blind.
And one thing that I said in all three of those was a bat. None of those guys know how to use it. They don't swing it. That's why the Padres are struggling. Don't know how to use the bat that you get when you swing. Idiots.
Yeah, the Padres have lost a lot since the last time we talked to you guys. We were feeling pretty good.
One and seven
We
the last
went
week.
from second place to third.
And we've
Hate to see it.
also, like Shenny said, gone 1-7.
1-7. The Brewers brought the brooms out, swept us in San Diego.
With some
they
really
went
good pitching.
from Milwaukee
Oh,
to San
yeah.
Diego with their brooms ready
Without
to
yelling.
sweep us up.
Before I go hardball on the Padres, I do want to say this week we've seen some very good pitching. Walker Buehler, Clayton Kershaw, Trevor Bauer, Brandon Woodruff, Corbin Burns. Those are all elite pitchers. But at the same time, this is supposed to be an elite offense. We haven't seen
Exactly.
Tommy Pham at all this season. I
At
know he
all.
got robbed at the end of Game 2 versus the Dodgers, but haven't seen him at all. Tatis is just getting his groove back the last 2 days.
Seems like he has some jitters.
It seemed like his shoulder was bothering him the whole beginning of the season. It popped out. Since he's came back, it's been a new swing. He had to make adjustments, and I think that is coming into a groove now. Like, he's getting used to it.
Again,
But-
comfy again.
We need Tatis to be Tatis to win games, and we haven't seen that the last week.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're going to bring up how good the pitching we faced was, I think you also have to mention just the decision making in Jace Tingler this week. Just it's questionable. A lot of moves are questionable. I know that we aren't in the Padres clubhouse. We aren't in the organization. We don't know the reasoning behind a lot of these moves, but it's just very questionable moves. Like, you got a guy who's 5 for the last 8, and then he sits a day. Like, come on. If that's the only guy on our offense that's hitting right now, we got to keep him. We got to keep guys who are hot in the lineup. We can't just give them a day off just because they need it. They don't need it. They're hot. Let them. You got to maximize the potential.
Ride the wave.
Exactly. That's baseball is a game of streaks, wins and losses. So you have to maximize the potential to get all those wins as possible. And I mean, Jace hasn't maximized that yet. So, and I know he's young in his manager year. He was really only with his team for 60 games last year. He got a couple new pieces this year, so he's still trying to figure out everything. But, geez, losing 3 in a row to Milwaukee and then losing 2 out of 3 to the Dodgers is brutal, especially of the hype that we had coming in this season. So
And
I'll take the Dodgers too, but the sweep without 2 of their best players, bruh.
yeah,
Yuck.
yeah, and if we're even dating back further, we lost the series to the Pirates, so we lost
Yeah.
3 straight series.
Yeah.
That it's it's terrible to see right now. We're playing mediocre baseball at best, and um, I don't know. I mean, like you said, questionable decisions. He had Tommy Pham batting in the 4 hole when Tommy Pham has, I think, 2 hits all year. He's batting
Something
like a
ridiculous.
154, I think, which is terrible. I know we've dealt with a lot of injuries. A lot of guys are banged up. Grisham, we've missed a lot of time, and he's been our best bat as of late. We missed Tatis, obviously, came back Dodger series.
Lamette
Homer,
just came back,
Homered
went
in
right
his
back out.
first game. So, I mean, which was awesome to see, but it was
Um,
was cold the rest of the series.
Pham
Uh,
is 9 for 59. He's hitting a
9
buck
for 59.
54. Going into today, Tatis was 7 for 43, hitting a buck 63, but he added 2 hits today, so average going up, baby. We love it. We love it.
Yeah, let's start with game one. Dodgers versus Padres was a pitching duel. Went
Walker
into
Bueller.
overtime.
Yuck. Don't even talk about that game, bro.
Um, and this was another game that felt mismanaged. We ran out of arms at the end of the game, and then he had to throw Tim Hill back out there. First hitter homers off Tim Hill, and then after that it was bad news. Padres give up 5. Cronenworth pitches. David Price gets a sac fly. I mean, it was just an ugly game once we ran out of arms. And I mean, that does have to do with the injuries that the team has had as of late, but sucks that you get to that point in the game where you don't have no one else.
I think it was our
Well,
bats, bro. We left so many players on
oh,
base, bro. Fernando Tatis went up there with bases loaded, and we paid him 340 million for nothing.
yeah,
Like
definitely. No,
our offense,
That
I
was
think our offense is losing these games, bro.
yeah,
that was
that was
Our
definitely the
pitching is going
talk.
good. We're going deep into these bullpens and only giving up a little bit of runs, bro. Our offense needs to step up for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That was been a talk of this last week is that I think it was over 150 guys were left on
We're number
base.
one in left on bases, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think
and
we're
But
double
on bases.
plays right now.
Yeah.
and that also has to do with just like timely hitting isn't something that you can teach in baseball, you know? Guys just have that natural instinct that pressure's on them, the nerves are calm, they're gonna produce. And I really wanted Tatis to come through, bases loaded. All you need to do is get a
That's what we
hit,
paid him
Jim.
for, bro.
Like
Literally.
all you have to do is get a hit, and you watch the slider. The slider killed you, killed everything. The umpires were brutal. That whole series, umpires were terrible. So
And what makes Tommy Pham trash is he strikes out looking so many times, bro. I feel
Yeah,
like he's
I
the
hate
only
that.
one on our team that does it the most. How do you go down looking, bro?
no, but yeah, exactly. That first game, the at bats taken in extra innings. When you're playing a team like the Dodgers, you just can't leave
Bro, you
guys
gotta
on
swing at
base ever.
anything close, bro.
Yeah,
At least.
ever.
Ever, bro.
That game was a perfect example of what happens when you let a team like the Dodgers stay in the game for that long.
Yeah, because we could have had it.
They're
We had
due
bases
to
loaded multiple
explode.
times.
Multiple
Back to back
times.
innings, we had bases loaded. Like that's
As
bad.
soon as we didn't
You
get that second one, I
you
knew it was
get
over.
a guy on second base to start the inning, and you can't even get one run. Like for the pitching to shut down the Dodgers, and then we only need one run, and we get a guy on second. I'm ecstatic. I'm hype. We're winning this game, you know, and then it doesn't happen, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like baseball is a game of inches, and sometimes you literally just gotta put the bat on the ball, make the other team make a play. You never know what's gonna happen. That's the best part about baseball is you have to get 27 outs to finish a game.
Speaking of that note, game 2, we had the aces of the team, Kershaw versus Darvish. And Darvish, I thought, was shoving.
Oh yeah.
Like absolutely shoving. Um
Didn't give
But
up a hit to the fifth
the
inning.
man named Clayton Kershaw was
Doing the exact same thing.
exact same thing, but a little bit better, obviously.
That guy just shoves against the Padres. He always has.
Always
Ever since
has.
he's been in the league. It sucks. He really has outstanding numbers against San Diego. I mean, yes, we've had a shitty team throughout his whole career, but he's getting older and stuff doesn't get any faster. He's just getting nastier and he's still shutting down the Padres. And Darvish shoved as well, just as good.
7
Literally made
innings, 1 run.
Yeah, but
You
that one
can't
run
ask.
was on a bases loaded walk to the pitcher. Like,
Yeah.
come on, Jim. That's the worst part about it.
Bases loaded walk. Yeah, that's
To the
terrible.
pitcher with 2 outs. All you have to do is make him swing, and you didn't throw one four-seam fastball. You threw all cutters right there. I just don't understand it. Is Jay Stingler calling pitches? What the fuck?
No, I think that's Caratini calling pitches.
Yeah.
But
Still,
yeah,
I mean-
this game was saved by Mookie Betts though. There was 2
Yeah.
on,
What
Tommy
a
Pham
catch.
up
What a
with
catch.
2 outs,
Whack.
and Tommy Pham does like you said, puts ball to the bat, make someone make a play. Well, god damn it, Mookie Betts made the play.
Yeah.
That ball was hairs away from getting down and that being a tie ball game, bottom of the ninth.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why you pay Mookie Betts. That's why you don't trade Mookie Betts, fucking Red Sox. But I mean, he's honestly, I think, the best two-way player, or not two-way, but like both sides of the ball player in the game right now. His defense, we've seen it year in and year out. That he robbed us of hits last year in the playoffs.
Yep.
Like, this guy is that dude.
He is.
Mookie Betts is
That dude.
a great baseball player, and I'm gonna hate going against him after I was such a fan of him for so long. But you have to give him props. Dodgers win 2-0 in the Battle of the Aces, and Mookie Betts made the play that saved the day. And that's all I gotta say. Like, Mookie Betts.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm not hyped that he made the play, but it's hard for me to see him make that play twice. In October when it really matters, if he can make that play,
He robbed us on the wall in Arlington.
I don't
Yeah.
care. That was Mickey Mouse season. Doesn't even count.
Oh my
But
god.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. It's just like, we'll give him it in April. We are
Yeah.
gonna that ball falls in October. It's
Yeah.
October baseball for a reason. But Marcus Lynn Betts, his initials are literally MLB. Guy's a stud. Next game. Sunday. Roman, tell us a little bit about Sunday.
But I'm about to show you you're on the screen on this highlight.
Oh. They
sorry.
caught me on the big screen, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
there you are. Oh, damn,
Sunday,
can't see.
bump day, guy.
Bump day, Snell day. Was shoving. Was hammered. I don't remember too much, but was a great day.
I mean, you
Well,
got to
I'll
see
give you a little summary of it.
Weber
It was
Lauer.
Blake
Trevor
Snell
Bauer.
versus Crybaby Bauer, Trevor Bauer, yeah. And Cronenworth hits a moon bomb.
Bomb.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That
Cronenworth
was
doesn't
almost out
ever
of the
have
park.
much power. He doesn't hit many homers, but boy, was this a homer. Trevor Bauer hung the curve. Yowzers. That ball went
Yowzers.
over the fence, dog.
Yeah, that was it was a good game. Padres needed that win.
Padres needed
we
it. We
couldn't
couldn't get
get-
swept. We
couldn't
couldn't
get
get swept by the Padres.
I'm
By
glad
the
that
Dodgers.
Sunday they
Dodgers, I mean.
Sunday they finally figured it out to get a win, and I mean, getting a win that was big because I think it definitely led into today's game versus the Dodgers that they
Yeah.
won. But
Yeah, I want to give some props to the bullpen in that game, bump day. Blake Snell went
Yep.
5 innings, gave up 2 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. And then you had Austin Adams, Craig Stammen, Keone Kela, and Mark Melanson come in and just shove, give up no
Yep.
more runs. They had 7 strikeouts for the bullpen, so we had 14 strikeouts on the day for the Padres. It was a great game. Padres win 5-2. Hosmer doubled, Pham doubled.
Yeah.
It was a good game, and we felt good. It felt good to get one after a hard-fought series. The series versus the Dodgers could have went in either way. Like we said, Padres had bases loaded, back-to-back innings.
Yep.
Didn't come through.
Yeah, and
Game two,
First one could have been either or. The game 2 was for sure Dodgers.
Game 2,
No,
Dodgers win, but if that ball drops, it's a tie game, and then we're going into extras again.
these
Yeah.
games, like the box scores, don't do enough justice. They're literally tied
It's
or
must
one
watch
run
baseball.
up
Must
until
watch
the
baseball.
7th or
Oh,
8th
yeah.
inning.
Oh,
7th or
yeah.
8th inning, these games are super tight. Like
This-
it's the one mistake that a team makes that is the difference in these games.
Yep.
And that's not the type of baseball you want to play in April. That's the type of baseball you want to you want to play in October.
That's the type
But
of
we
baseball
could
I love
play
to
it in
watch,
April. We could play in April though. So guess what? When October comes, we've been doing this since April.
We're
We're
ready.
gonna be ready. This team is gonna be built different this year. I can guarantee you that. We're hungry. They want it. They're taking it to this Dodgers team.
I'm definitely glad that we're losing now and we're in a slump now and not in October. You know what I mean? We're getting it over with.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's okay to
Turn
get
on
these
and-
bumps
Fine.
out and deal with the injuries in April.
Yeah.
Let's get healthy.
This,
Padres
then-
fans, don't trip too much.
don't
right
trip.
now.
This
Don't
is a
trip too
long
much.
season. We're literally
We got 162
21,
this year.
22 games in.
All right, well, now that we won Sunday, we had to
What
face the
happens
Brewers.
next, huh? What happens? What do we do next?
3 straight games versus the
We go
Brewers.
right down the pipe after a good.
In traditional
Picking
San
up.
Diego Padres fashion,
To
we
me,
come off a win versus
To-
Dodgers.
this Padres team looked tired, man. They looked beat.
Hadn't have a day off.
Haven't had a
one.
day off in, it seemed like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now they have to face the Brewers 1-2 starting pitchers. Brandon Woodruff, Corbin Burns.
Well, going into the Brewers series, they had come off 10 straight games in a row. So I can see where they look tired.
Yep.
Effects, and then it doesn't
Especially-
help when you have to face Corbin Burns and
After how hard that series was, extras, every game down to the wire, that
Just
takes a
paid
lot out of you.
multiple Cy Youngs.
Yeah. Multiple Cy Young.
Multiple
winners.
Cy Youngs.
yeah,
And
and I
then you're
mean
going
Musgrove. So Musgrove comes on Monday, first game back in San Diego after his no hitter, and he
And
truly
shoves
shoves.
again.
He truly shoves. I think he had 10 strikeouts.
10
No,
strikeouts. 11.
more. He had more, right?
11, wasn't it?
13. I think he had
More,
13.
Yeah, 13. He had
Yeah.
broke his
Career high, yeah. Career high in
13
strikeouts, 13
strikeouts.
strikeouts. He missed 2 pitches and they were both hit for home runs. And if he gets those 2 pitches back, I guarantee those home runs aren't hit.
Decades.
Kella, the bullpen gave up I mean, I don't even want to blame on the bullpen. We only had 2 hits. We
Yeah.
had 2 hits that game.
You
Yep.
cannot
Fuck the
win with
bullpen.
2
Our
hits
offense again.
ever.
Yeah, ever.
Our team looked tired, beat up, but you still have baseball to play. There's still a series, and we just got our dicks hit in the dirt, bro. Like, that's all it was. It was straight shoved. Woodruff it looked like we got to him early. We scored early,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he turned it on, and then he just could
He's that type of
through
pitcher.
less
He
and less
gets-
pitches.
he
It
gets-
seemed like each
He
inning,
gets
and just,
better and better as the game goes on. and
that's what it
it's
felt
He's
like.
learning the batters, getting in the groove.
And it
Honestly,
sucked. That game
Yeah.
was just a
Shit show.
Yeah, and if that
punch in
and
the
if,
face.
and if that game wasn't hard enough on this Padres team, they had to face Corbin Burns, who hasn't even walked a batter all year yet.
Yeah,
He has
went
40
broke the record.
strikeouts, no
40
walks yet.
strikeouts.
And
Damn.
for from a pitching standpoint, that is very impressive, especially at the highest level of baseball, to not walk one guy.
Especially how bad the umpires have been this season.
How bad the umpires have been, how
Oh my
good
god,
some of
it's
these-
been crazy, bro.
It's
They are
so
not.
bad.
They have no eyes this year.
No
at
eyes,
all.
and it really makes
I'm
you think about the
100%
robot
for.
umpires.
I'm 100% for it, Shenny.
100% for it.
You can't do it, but whatever. Okay, go to game 2. Can't do it.
Can't do it, but whatever.
We get
We get their ace.
Corbin Burns versus Chris Paddock, and Chris Paddock is absolutely doo doo this year.
Oh my God, the sheriff is not in town.
Well, I mean, the Padres did
not
have
in
an
town.
error, and none of the runs really got charged to him. So he got charged with 1 run.
I don't care.
5 innings, 1 run earned.
We
7
blame it on
strikeouts.
him though.
But
We're
he
blaming it on him.
Gave up
blame it
5
on him,
runs.
though.
The L's on him, so that's on you, buddy. We're blaming it on you. You need to do better anyways because you're not even doing nothing.
But at the same time, our bats, again, 6 hits, no runs.
Well, when you have Tommy Pham hitting the 4-hole, you should expect that. As a manager, you should expect that. So
yeah, that game, I mean, I should erase that game from my memory because Tatis and Manny Machado didn't play. So I think that game is just going to be deleted from my memory file in my brain. Yep.
Just give it a
like
little flash, gone forever, Aaron
Gone
Hernandez.
Yep, and it was only a 2-game series. All right.
All right.
So for the third and final game,
bullpen
7 hits, 1 run.
The bats come alive for the first 4 innings. You know, we're feeling pretty good about this Padres team, up 2-1, and then all of a sudden, boom! 6th inning bullpen comes in, game over.
See you
Can't
later.
even get anything cooking anymore.
Kelly gives up a couple runs. Hosmer strikes out on a pitch a foot over his head to end the game. When Hader was just walking batters, it was just. I mean, I don't know. Tatis got a single. Machado gets walked. It's a 3-2 count, and the ball is literally
high level.
No,
hat level.
Yeah, straight up, bro. It was a fastball way out of the zone. Take the walk, bro. Get Will up. Come, I know you got to be aggressive, and I'm all for it.
They're tired.
I'm all for being aggressive, but man, that no one swings at that, bro. It was inside too. Like, oh my God.
What are you doing, buddy?
And we lose that game, get swept by the Brewers. Feeling terrible.
We're feeling down bad at this moment.
Down bad. We've lost 3 straight series. And
Hold on. 3 straight series, and Danielson Lamet comes back and then goes straight back to the IL.
Straight back to the IL.
As if anything can't go any worse for this Padres team. You get your ace back.
It could go a little bit worse.
It went down to Nelson Lamet.
Because we got some
down.
Some good news on Lamet. Lamet has no inflammation, no tightness. He's not sore. He's going to throw again tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a total fluke. I'm going to blame that on Tingler as well. I don't know what you're doing.
I think they had a little scare.
Pitch.
A little scare.
No scare.
I think he just felt a twitch, and he's like, get me out. Don't want to pitch no more.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of
this man has already had Tommy John in his career, and it kept him out a long time. And so now he's trying to work back, trying to build his elbow to strength, trying to save his arm. You know, not a lot of pitchers come back from second Tommy John.
Yeah, but whatever happened, I don't need the overreaction though. Straight to TJ. The straight to TJ nonsense doesn't need to happen for this Padres team.
I mean, I think it's just because we're used to it. We have 5 guys on our team that underwent Tommy John already this season. 5. So that's what Padres fans are used to, because as soon as you hear something bad about the elbow, it seems like bad news.
It seems like
Padres have always been cursed like this. Our top prospects always happens. It's frustrating.
No more.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's not happening anymore.
Fernando Tatis is scaring me, bro.
That's him.
Me.
He's the man. He's the legend. He's our god.
Yeah.
Tatis.
I need him to prove it. I need him to prove it in 162.
When he becomes alive, you guys will all be on the Tatis bandwagon again, and
I want to be there.
life
I hope
life
so.
will be
I
good.
hope you're
Oh,
speaking
I'm
facts.
still on the Tatis bandwagon. I enjoy
Of course we are.
every second of that
Of course
man
we are.
playing.
But we have our doubts,
field.
you know, our worries.
Yeah, you have your worries, but I think that changed tonight as we're coming to you directly
Live.
after the Padres Dodgers game 1.
Game 1.
Wow.
It was great, but rough, you know?
It was
I
rough for
loved it.
one
I
inning.
loved every
Yeah.
second of it.
One
Ryan
inning was
Loved
Weathers.
every second of it. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Welcome to Major League
Welcome
Baseball,
aboard,
buddy.
baby. Yes, sir.
This man
Dodgers-
has 10.2 innings pitched against the Dodgers in his major league career. No runs.
0
Versus the
runs.
best team in baseball.
10 Ks.
No.
10 Ks.
He had 10 Ks overall. Yeah.
In 10.2
Yeah.
innings, 10
Yeah.
Ks.
Damn. I mean, it's not the biggest
And
sample
he's
size.
20 years old.
He just turned 21.
Yep, let's buy him a
21
drink.
years old.
Uh,
This one's for you, Ryan. This one's
Yes.
for you,
Ryan. This one's for you.
buddy. Bud, for you.
My seltzer water. Yeah. Outstanding performance by Ryan tonight. Goes 5 2/3, 89 pitches, 1 walk, 6 Ks, 1 hit, no runs. Unbelievable performance versus the best team in baseball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Kid
and I mean,
shoved. Congrats.
for him to do that, it's such a big thing for this confidence of this team,
Mhm.
for this pitching staff, and for the fans to know, oh shit, Ryan Weathers is the real deal, because we have supposedly the number 1 pitching prospect in our minor league system, but I think he's in our major league system, and he just pitched tonight.
And he just pitched tonight.
Lights
Yeah.
out. Ryan
Mhm.
Weathers is the man. Him doing it against the Dodgers isn't a fluke. Like, this is gonna be continued. Like, this guy shoves, and
He's
to
doing it against the
also-
Dodgers, so you know he's gonna.
the
do it.
Dodgers' best lineup too. Like, they're missing one guy. Okay,
One
they're missing
guy.
Cody B. Sorry, Cody B. He stinks anyways. He's doo doo.
One thing I'd like to say is he also had Campuzano catching. And Campuzano is
Our
not.
worst catcher.
Yeah, he's our worst catcher right now. He's
Our
young,
worst catcher.
but he's not a Nola. Nola receives the ball so well,
Mhm.
and we haven't seen him all year.
Yes.
And Caratini has done an absolute great job at calling the game and catching so far. So for Weathers to pitch like that with Campuzano versus the Dodgers
Yeah.
was amazing. His
I mean-
slider was working, and his changeup, he just flicked it right there on the corners, bro. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
This man
Beautiful
is
performance.
Dirty.
He
And-
hadn't pitched over like 3 innings in his career, or 4, I think was his max, and he goes 5 2/3.
No, but I mean, if you don't know this Ryan Weathers story, he was the Gatorade Tennessee Gatorade Player of the Year. His high school stats are absolutely filthy, absolutely ridiculous. He had over 100 strikeouts in high school, and his ERA was 0.15
Jesus.
in high school baseball. This guy has never been shitty a day in his life. Has been literally good for like the last 8 years of his life when it comes to baseball.
He has all the confidence in the world.
And you
all the
know what I
confidence in the
think that
world.
comes from is his dad was a major league pitcher too, and it seems like the guys who have major parents who played in or a father who's played in the major league or parents who played in major league sports have the confidence, that like drive, like I don't know, not a lot
It's
of
in
players
them.
have. Yeah,
It's literally
they were
in them.
brought up with the confidence factor.
Yeah.
I can take on anyone at any time, any second. I will beat them anytime, any second. And you need that in sports. In football, confidence is a huge factor. Aggressiveness, like that,
Yeah.
all builds your character. And for him to use that in baseball on the mound, not even flinching at Mookie Betts up to play at the
Oh, no.
plate, like
Little
Yeah.
it's
Mookie Betts
awesome
don't
to see.
scare us.
He's a 21-year-old kid who's making his like third start or second start. How
Just shoving.
It's unreal, and I'm
Predicting
so
the weather.
excited for his future because Maury Hone went down, Tommy John last week. This guy is going to step up into his place, and we need it bad. And if he's going to give us 5 2/3 versus Dodgers, I'd love to see him versus Colorado or
Love it.
Arizona or the Giants even.
Exactly.
Or the
Like,
Texas Rangers.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this young man's career pan out because he so far is started hot, and I love it. I'm all for it.
Love it. Big early rookie of the year candidate, if we
yeah.
say so. on
I
this
would have to
podcast.
say so
And
myself. If he keeps pitching like this, if he keeps it up,
we tend to nail random weird awards like months in advance. So that's
hey, bro,
normal
we're
for
just
us.
average. so-
Average
Yeah,
takes.
we're just average takes.
Just average takes.
And then Abrams and Pagan come in and scared the holy crap out of us.
No, just Pagan.
It was Pagan.
Abrams freaking had
Adams.
2 arms,
Adams.
then
Austin
struck somebody
Adams.
out. Oh,
We're
Adams.
chill.
Abrams, my bad.
We're chill with that. He got the job done.
Scared us.
Yeah,
when
Scared
he
us.
when he
was
passed
scary.
the baton to
Scared us.
Emilio, that's
And then
when
that's when the rakes come out.
The
wheels
first
fell off the
Right.
bus.
the
right
first
there.
homer was an absolute hanger.
Yeah.
What a terrible pitch.
Yeah, absolute 87 cutter down the middle, didn't cut. So basically 87 fastball.
Kaboosh.
Any
Yeah.
major league player should be able to do that. And
The second homer,
So a guy I've never even heard of.
who's never had a hit, had 5 strikeouts and 6 at bats. It was a fastball low and in, and I mean,
can't
Was
throw
testing
that.
the
you
waters.
can't throw. I mean, yes, he's testing the waters because
Was
he has to
testing the
come back
waters.
and he has to be aggressive. And this guy has 5 strikeouts and 6 at bats, so
And then
you're
kaboom.
aggressive. But that pitch was that man's hot zone.
That's
was the
what he was looking
absolute-
for those 6 at bats. Was
Yeah.
looking for that one.
He was
pitch.
looking for a fastball low and in, and he turned on it.
And what do you know? Pagan's the one that throws it.
Yeah.
Like this guy, all he does is give up home runs. I swear.
All he does.
We said it in our like preseason thing. Pagan is money if he can miss barrels, but tonight showed he cannot miss the barrels, and it hurts the Padres because Ryan Weathers goes out there and shoves literally 21. He's 21 and
He
5
deserved the win
2/3.
tonight, man. He deserved it so
And then-
bad.
Pagan goes out there, oh, dude, hit this, and literally stinks.
Back to back, bro. How do you let that I mean, I don't know. But
Then we got Tim Hill. Who's decent.
Tim Hill came in. I was scared,
Pretty
but
well.
looked good. I'm
Did
always
pretty
scared
well.
of Tim Hill. I will forever be scared when he steps on the mound.
Love him. Love Shaggy.
He is
Gotta love
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
And then
Melanson closed her out for us. Shut it down. 3 up, 3 down. See you later.
Yeah,
struck out the
Melanson,
side.
He's been anything but melancholy for us, honestly. That man is electric. He hypes
Electric,
himself up.
bro.
He's yelling at
Literally.
himself. Strike one. He's literally
He's literally like,
let's go. Strike one.
he strikes the guy out and he goes, sit down. And he's just
Like-
yelling. He's just a yeller. And
he might be the weirdest guy in baseball, but I absolutely am here for it. I love
Of
it.
course. If he's
I
just on the ninth, that's all I need. That's all
Hey,
I
man.
need.
I think he still leads the league in saves, has 7. I mean,
he does a couple can crushes to the head with Red Bulls when he's done finishing them. And
Yeah.
I think
JoJo
that's
Ramirez action you got
that's
going
what
there?
sends him.
Little
into
chance
this
Colson
rage.
action.
That just sends him into this rage that he puts on, and he's 7 for 7 for saves this year, and we love it because
love it.
saves as a closer is important. And if you're perfect 7 for 7 to start your year, we love it. We'll take it.
Padres always seem to pick up just guys that could close the game,
Can close the game. Yep.
could save her down,
It's
lock
just
her down.
we had probably the best closer ever to play the
To
game of
walk through
baseball.
our halls. Yep.
So big shoes to fill, and anybody who comes to be a closer for the Padres.
And they end up doing
they-
pretty decent jobs so far.
And 7 is doing pretty well. Filling the
Pretty
shoes
well.
just fine.
Yep.
Yeah, because we
Let-
had
let's
Brad
keep it
Hand.
Little
a
going.
Hell's
couple years
bells to
ago.
come back.
decent. Heath Bell did decent. Kirby Yates, awesome. Rosie, awesome. Craig Kimbrell had the little chicken wing. Yeah, he was awesome. All right, let's give a little preview for the end of this series. It was a 4-game series versus the Dodgers. Tomorrow,
Yes.
matchup of the aces again. We're going all the way back to like last week. Darvish, 1-1, 2.55 ERA. You got versus Clayton Kershaw, 3-1, the 2.19 ERA. It's gonna be a good one. We're in LA. Like Shenny said, Kershaw owns us. Last year we did beat him when Grisham pimped that homer, and I love that Grisham pimped the homer tonight. Can't forget that.
Got
That was a
up.
bomb.
And we can't forget the double play at the end of the game. Cronenworth, you are a
True.
freaking beast, bro. You had an outstanding game.
Oh,
That was a 100-mile-an-hour throw by Tatis to Eric Hosmer. Also, literally cannon. Shoulder looks fine.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the bases were
that
loaded,
was-
one
Yeah.
out, and to get that double play, man.
I mean, you cannot teach that in anybody. That's
No.
straight ball player right there. That's straight gamer. Know what to do when the ball's
Reaction.
hit to you. That's
Did you
you
guys see
can't.
Tim Hill on the camera? He had the best front row seat ever.
Yeah, Tim Hill's hyped. So in his mind, he's like, hell yeah, got a ground ball.
Yeah.
Off his chest, he goes, oh shit, shit his pants. Literally just shit his pants.
Yeah.
Crony picks up the ball again. Then he's hyped. He's like, oh, are we getting out? And then he sees Tatis throw the ball 800
Crone had a
miles per
bad
hour.
toss too.
It was Tatis barely had
Tatis
his foot on the
stretched.
bag. Barely
Yeah.
had his foot on the bag when
For
he caught the
Tatis to
ball.
make that play, I think Tingler said it tonight, was awesome because he literally toe tapped it, flipped the
Yeah.
hips, like beautiful play, beautiful.
100
Yeah,
miles an hour.
that's exactly what you want to show to your shortstop because Tatis, you can't teach what he did there either. That's
No.
straight instinct. That's straight ball player.
Straight ball player.
That's
That's literally-
hours of dedication and grind to the game.
Yeah, and they actually gunned that throw, and it was 87 miles per hour. But to throw
87?
to
Yeah.
throw 87, literally the flick of your hips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As soon as
that's
your
just
feet touch the
whipping your
floor.
body.
Yeah,
As
like,
soon as your feet touch the floor, you're throwing the ball.
yeah,
87 arm strength basically.
Yeah.
yeah. You know the drill when you just sit there and twist and like throw. He throws that 87, dog. You shitting me? Let's see him on the mound, guy. Get that guy out there every 5.
Yeah, what are we doing
Yeah.
putting Crony on the mound? We're putting Tatis next.
Let's see what he can do,
They,
man.
they don't want to hurt him. They
I
put
mean,
too much money into him.
I'm just messing around. It's all just, you know.
Are you though? Because Jace didn't seem to mess around when he put Musgrove in left field.
Yeah, it was a little weird to me.
Was.
But I'm
And then he catches it, and then he makes a catch.
Yeah.
Thank
I
God
mean,
he
hey,
have to freaking throw it to second.
Pitchers, that's why you shag in
Pitchers-
BP.
yeah,
That's why you
exactly.
shag in BP. What if this ever happened? Musgrove's playing left. He's in Mr. Do It All, Mr. 619 right there. Go
Yes, sir.
Musgrove.
So, like I said, Friday night, Darvish Kershaw. Then we got Saturday, Bump Day again. Snell Bauer, great matchup.
Great
I'm here
matchup.
for it. And then
Tale of
Sunday,
Dukes.
we got hometown Java Joe versus Dustin May.
Yeah, and that guy's nasty.
That guy's
Jeez.
shoves.
Nasty,
But
but
Joe shoves now,
ugly.
though. So
He is ugly. Holy
But
shit.
Padres, I mean, yeah, he's made us look like a fool some accounts, but
Dustin May looks like Yushin.
the Padres do a very good job versus him usually. Like he just got racked off the other night. I think we'll be fine. I think Padres got this series.
Think Padres got this series?
I mean,
need it
we're up
back.
1 right now. We
Started
need,
off good.
We need to win this.
We need to
series.
keep these bats up.
This is a huge
We need to
confidence
keep these
booster.
bats up.
Padres have a day off Monday, first day off in 20 games. It seems like.
That's after the series, though.
Yeah. So I mean, strive for it. Earn it. Earn your day off. That's what I gotta say.
17 games.
17 games straight. They got to be dead.
Can't be dead.
And we're playing the best team in the league. What?
And we're beating the best team in the league. One game so far. All right.
Yeah.
I think that wraps up what I had to say. You guys got any final thoughts?
Final
Go
thoughts.
Padres, man.
Stay
Go
tuned
Padres.
to shop Average Takes. We're gonna drop something for you guys. Last week of the store being open, just something slight for you guys, something new. Thanks to everyone who bought something. We see you guys getting your shit.
We
It's
appreciate it.
awesome. It's literally
Start
fucking
wearing it
awesome.
everywhere.
Literally wear it every day. Don't even wash it. Don't even do nothing with it. I'll sign it if you guys want some autographs. I'm
Yeah,
here
hit me
signing
up.
your guys' shit.
I'm your number one fan.
Average Takes to the moon. I think we're on the same rocket ship as Doge, so we'll soon get there.
Like Shinny said, check out for the merch coming soon. A little drop for you before the store closes. Another thing, we have a big announcement to make about the pod. I know you guys will be interested in. We've been teasing it a little bit when I've talked to some people out and about. So stay tuned.
Exciting.
Very exciting. Got
Excited.
Yeah, with a yawn at the end.
a way to bring the fans in and connect with us and pod with us. So
Yeah, hello. So
A lot of you guys are gonna want to do that, so stay
Like,
tuned for
send
sure.
us
subscribe.
send us in your best arguments.
Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe. Nothing wrong with being average. Deuces.